Evening, everyone. Oh. Attempt number 2, guys. How are you all doing well there? Hope you've had a good Friday. We've got 83 sign-ups for the tour tonight. So, yeah. Hopefully get a decent enough split. Sitting around 2k at the moment, which is not great, in all honest opinion, but... Right, so we've only got a minute until we can jump in and give it a go. Had a bit more practice as well, so I'm feeling a lot more confident than I was last night. Right. So this race, the top split, is being streamed as well, guys. Broadcast over on SimSpeed TV. But of course, you want to stay here and keep an eye on how I'm getting on. But if you've got a separate screen, by all means, hop on over there. Show some love to the F1 community. We do have some members and subs racing in that as well. James Dempster. Anyone else be making it in it? Possibly Tobias. Maybe Connor. I don't know what the strength of field is going to be. They might just miss it and get into second split. I don't even think we'll make second split, to be honest, the way we're going. Right, loading in. Load in. Let's see what split we are. $2.1k. So yeah, we're definitely in third split, not even in seconds. Oh, Scott, what's going on with you, man? Need to get my rating. Look at that. I'm only one of 2 people in there with a B license. So, I reckon we can stick it on pole here, though. Think we've got the pace. Hey, Bryce. Good to see you, buddy. How's it going, mate? So today, as you can see, I do have a third-person camera, guys. I have a camera over my shoulder, so you guys should hopefully be able to see. Hey, Connor, yeah, good luck, buddy. Did you make it into top split, or was it second? I am definitely in third split. Fucking third split. That feels bad. 2.1k strength of field. Oh, you did make it into top split. Oh, happy days, mate. Happy days. Oh, you're nearly 4k now, though, aren't you? Yes, that's good. You're at the upper end. New cam. Yeah, I'll show you. Here we go. Ready? Here we are. So I wish I could move this out the way, but unfortunately I'm kind of limited to where I can actually put my microphone. But yeah, there we go. Make use of this. Took a lot of playing around. So yeah, I'm surprised. I see that, Bryce. I'm surprised Caelan's using his second account. What's he up to? Playing silly buggers, isn't he? Looks awesome. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could get more clarity on the actual image itself, but I think unless you've got kind of like a DSLR camera, like a expensive camera, you're not going to get the same image quality as what I'm seeing through my own eyes. But it's kind of as close as I can. Offers a different perspective anyway. I can use it as a main screen. Yeah, exactly. So during the race, I'll flick in between. I plan on doing some videos that way as well. So, right, what I do have to do though is just quickly check something. So I've got to change the scene. Right. So we can go out and qualify now.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
So I'll leave it on this screen.
Push now. We've got 2 laps.
While I go out and do my warm-up laps. Just so you get an idea. I plan on doing some videos like this as well. So we'll see how we get on. We're going to do 2 out laps. 44 degrees.
P8, that was a 123.7.
Thanks, Astrid. A bit wide there, a bit too deep. Bit of a sketchy chicane as well. I don't know. Oh, snuck it in there on pole position, guys. Snuck it in there. Happy days. Hey, Flix, how's it going, guy? Buddy? And anyone else, welcome. We're currently on pole position. I think that is pole position. Felt like I definitely left a lot of time out there as well. I was a little bit cautious. First corner could have made up some time. I went too deep into Acqua Minerale, and the chicane was a little bit iffy as well. So, but we'll take it. Pole position, guys. Pole position. Let's have a look back at that last lap. So I was wide there, so lost a bit of time there. Yeah, bit wide. Not on the throttle as early as I'd like, but full grid. Yes, there is 22 people. I think sometimes it goes to 23. Maybe 24. I think I've seen 24 a couple of times, but it's yeah, pretty much a stacked out grid. So Leo's quick by the looks of it, so I need to keep an eye out on Leo. So we'll see. Right. It's 44 degrees. I'm not risking going onto the hard tyre.
That's the end of the session.
Not
Pole
after
position.
yesterday.
Well done, mate.
44 degrees. We will leave it as the medium tyre and go from there. Starting balanced. Oh, thanks, Neil. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I wish I was at least in second split, but hey ho, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. I hope you can hear me okay as well. Let me know if it's too loud, too low. Medium, soft. No, just a one stop here. Just a one stop. Track's already cooling down as well, so I had a bad experience on the hards yesterday, so I've kind of been put off of that. Although Leo hasn't gridded up. He did grid up and he's gone back, so we'll see what Leo's making any alteration wise. Probably watching the stream and figuring out his strategy. Race about to start. Yes, we're on pole position as well. So, yeah, hopefully get away safely. That's the main thing. And then, yeah, go from there.
.63 laps, pole position.
Here we go.
Get ready, mate, it's hammer time. Go, go, go!
Bit of a cautious getaway.
Fucking excellent start, well done.
Yeah, good start. Wow, that was understeery. Just nice and clean. Our fight really is probably with Leo. He's the only one who was kind of similar pace to us. First lap navigating, guys. First lap navigated. Oh, he's done a spin. Leo spun it. Looks like he's still going. No one crashed into him. Just got to be cautious, really. Keep it on track. Oh. Careful there, Scott. Jesus. Bloody thing won't stop. Too much mustard, yeah.
That lap was a 122.2. Sectors 1 and 2 are fast.
Yeah, I've got the pace. Quite clearly got the pace about managing this race now. Obviously, main aim today was to have a clean race, pick up some safety rating, which is well needed. This track tech's killing kind of the tyres already. Like, this amount of fuel, and I can't help it, Neil. Alright? I can't help it.
You're now in the lead. That was 121.7. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
I
Just
wouldn't
cut
stop.
the track.
Bit bizarre. Hey, Sam. It is very harsh, track limit similar. Very, very harsh.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
Seems it's quite a green track as well. In practice, you could brake a lot later.
The gap behind is
Get
now
more
decreased
performance
to
out the car.
5.3. The guy behind has just done a 121.3.
Thanks.
That last lap was a 121.7.
Just being cautious. Obviously, there's a lot of pace in hand, to be honest, but no need to risk it. Yeah, a lot of laps, Ben. A lot of laps. It's a 100% race, just like they would do this weekend if they were actually racing here. Obviously, been cancelled in real life due to the floods. I think I used to do these races in VR as well.
Pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 6.2.
Yeah, it is. It can be. It's more so just like the Aqua Minerale and the chicane. That's kind of like the tough section. I mean, I haven't really got a fight at the moment. If you're fighting someone, it can be really intense. VR is down in the Mercedes bag. Just down to my right. It's still there. Still got it. Still plan on doing some content on it. I mean, obviously after injuring my hand and uni exams and stuff, I still haven't really spent a lot of time on this new setup and the new monitor. And I'll start doing some comparison videos and things like that.
Fastest lap. Your pace is good in sectors 1 and 2.
Why don't I
Sector
be
3
in
time is
VR
quick.
anymore, Ben? I'll show you in a sec. This is why, because I've gone to this. So I went to a monitor because it's more comfortable. I was limited to what I could play on VR as well in regards to content creation. So, like, I've rarely streamed in VR because it was just so much faff as well. So, yeah, I went to ultra wide, and obviously we're getting the new rig as well from Next Level Racing. Shout out to Next Level. I thought, yeah, let's go all in. Let's go for the ultra wide. I've always been a fan of the ultra wide. Something I've always looked at, and you could say I had triples, but ultra wide's a little bit easier on my system.
Fastest lap of the race.
Than say what triples would be, having 4 monitors instead of say 2, or what is the equivalent of 3. And yeah, I've saved myself an upgrade on a GPU and CPU, stuff like that as well. Do I feel like I race better? Too early to say. Too early to tell. I feel more comfortable. That's for sure. I've adapted to it quite quickly.
The gap behind is now 7.6 seconds.
It's great being able to see all the information on the screen, which I never used to get in VR. I mean, that's why, like with VR, for the immersion, you can't beat VR. You just can't. But kind of like just an enjoyable experience, monitors are better, I think. So, especially if you want to do multiple races, like you can just sit and do one after the other on monitor, whereas VR gets a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly, Benny. Yeah, it gets really sweaty as well, especially this time of the year.
We're currently setting the pace.
Is that in a window?
Good consistency.
Yes, it is for some reason. So when I put the overlays over on top, it puts itself into a window and I can't make it full screen again. I don't know why, Bob. Something I need to look into. It loads up full screen, and then as soon as I load up the overlays, it yeah. Ben, definitely, man, definitely. We got bank holiday coming up, haven't we? That's next weekend. Maybe we'll do something then. I ain't seen you lot in ages. No way! Was that an off track?
Keep it within the track limits.
Same reason you don't use those overlays. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's, to be honest, I'm not exactly looking at the top of the screen. And when I'm recording and streaming, like now, you guys can't see that. So it's my OCD isn't triggered yet. Silly off track there. Race Labs is brilliant. I've recently gone to them. I was using caps. But there are so many options with Race Labs, and he's continually updating it as well. Whereas Caps has stopped, but you can still use them, but he's stopped updating it. So, yeah, I mean, I think Caps is now free. I don't think you have to pay a monthly subscription anymore. That is still accessible. But RaceLab apps is what, £3 per month for the Pro version, which in the grand scheme of things is nothing, especially on top of your iRacing license.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Good thing we got that lead. Good thing we got that lead. That's similar. That's similar for you. Curb catches you out. Woo. It's all good, guys. It's all good. I was concentrating, even though I was talking. That corner is such fine margins.
Gap behind's increased to 3.6 seconds.
There's such a big like hump over there. Need to make it interesting, guys, yeah. Me lapping at the front for 63 laps isn't interesting, is it? Why do you think my iRating's so bad? I'd like to start from the back of the grid. I feel like nobody wants to see me win races from the front. Oh, we caught it though. I thought I was a goner.
We're quickest at the moment.
Makes no time and date, yeah. I hate that corner. Probably my most hated corner on this track. Trying to stay away from that curb as much as possible. Oh my god. The car doesn't even want to turn through there in third gear with first reverser.
Your lap time was 1:21.3.
There you are. Get through here. I try to. I've been trying to watch a little bit more IndyCar. If there's anything on, the thing is, I would say I don't go out of my way to watch anything outside of F1.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 6.3.
Thanks, Sasha. But I know there's 24 hours of the Nürburgring is on this weekend. I'll probably try and tune into that. What else? But I do keep an eye on the World Endurance Championship. But yeah.
Come on, me.
I think British Touring Cars is on again this weekend at Snetterton. So I think that's on Sunday. So I might catch that. Yes, yeah, BTC.
We're setting the pace.
I missed it at Brands Hatch this year. I said I was going to go to Brands Hatch, and I missed them. So how long to take these? I think like mid-30s is how long we're going to take these medium tyres for. Will be good. I haven't shut it out of balance mode once. Not even needed to.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Thanks, Jim. In the mid-21s. Seven-second lead now. Try and keep it down to a minimum with the off tracks. No more would be great. Where do I get setups? The best place to get them, Luca, is from Apex Racing.
Away. The gap behind us now.
Ben, who
8.0.
makes them, Ben Fuller, is a 9K iRacing driver.
We're
Probably the
quickest right now.
quickest man in this car. And his setups are amazing. That's what I'm using at the moment. So similar pricing in regards to what PDS is. I think £10 a month, and you get every car. If you want just one car, I think it's like £4, something like that. I've used their setups for some other series as well, and they're good. But yeah, Ben really knows about the about this car. He probably knows it better than anyone. Apex Race is the best. I can't disagree. I've tried PDS. The only one I think I don't, obviously there's a few new ones like Majors and Coach Dave and stuff, but you like the original ones like VRS, PDS, Apex, Craig's. I think overall the best setups I've
That lap was at
used
21.6.
has been Apex. VRS was just always been very oversteery for me. Very loose on the rear. They like to make cars quick in a straight line, but not cars that you can throw into corners. And I don't mean pointy, they're not pointy cars whatsoever, they just don't have like any front ends. Ben is a nerd. He's learned, isn't he doing an engineering degree as well? Something like that. I could be completely way off the mark there. Bollocks to that off track man.
We've been warned about track limits.
But yeah, you put it this way, you think you're quick, and then Ben comes on and just smashes your time by 2 seconds, and you're like, okay, a second I could understand, but two seconds? What, a bit harsh, Ben's a nerd? Oh mate, I'm a bigger nerd, don't you worry about that. That's why I can call other people nerds. I'm a massive geek. Production stuff, Apex TV. Oh, cool.
The gap behind is now 9.0 seconds.
Yeah, sim racing is getting bigger. So getting into all of that production side, it's also transferable as well. Like you do it on that kind of small scale. See, then TV production, film production, they all overlap in regards to skills. Just obviously get to a bigger scale. Go see if Ben hour lesson. €100. I think you'd snap your hand off for it, to be honest. Ben's only young, isn't he? €100 for an hour. That'd be, if I was his age, I'd be snapping that up. Hey, I'd snap that up now. It's grown since 2017. Oh, nice one. That's why the other stuff. Oh, you do football now, do you, Adrian? Sorry, Adrian. Is it Adrian? I can't remember. I apologise. I saw A.
That's a 2.
Sweet. Time and place. Time and date, Neil. I didn't even used to charge that for golf lessons. I think I'm a much better golfer than I am a sim racer.
There's an incident in Tamburello.
Oh no, someone's lost it up here. Oh, he's got no rear wing. Binned it. Oh, nice one. Oh, so is it you what, American football or soccer? In my terrible
behind
American accent.
increased to 11 seconds.
We're cruising, guys. We're cruising. Should have got some beers. Although, don't drink and drive, even if it's virtual. Global, good man. Oh, you're not. You need to get a bit more cultured rather than just supporting
Your
Man
last lap
United.
time was 1:21.2.
check out the Mighty Hammers. Qualified for their first European final in nearly 50 years yesterday. True working man's team. That's a good sport. Getting bigger over there in the US as well, isn't it? Especially like the big events. More, like the World Cup was really big over there, I think. There's lots of eyeballs on it. Are you? Is it that? Is it US and Canada are hosting the next World Cup? Is that right? It's definitely either the next one or the next one after that. Oh Jesus! The rear just went there a bit. Ah, you've been roped into it. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. USA, Canada, and Mexico. Oh, okay.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Okay. We need to be a little careful now, throwing it into the corners because the rear is starting to go a bit. What lap are we on? At 24. It's 41 degrees, so probably about right. Hey, Arsenal! Oh, I'm good, mate. Leading a race for once. Can't remember the last time I said that. It is a horrendous week for road. I've never seen a worse week in iRacing than this, I don't think.
The gap behind is now 40
There's nothing that takes my fancy apart from F3.5. I've done the one race and a bit of practice in that. At Imola as well. Someone did mention, I can't remember who it was, earlier on in chat, he did mention Formula 3.5. Yes, Apex Racing also does do setups for those. I should week off as well.
Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of glad that the Tour's on. I mean, if I was A licensed, I would have been doing F1 anyway. But I'm lucky that the Tour's on, being B licensed and it being C. Otherwise, there's not too much I would have done on iRacing. I mean, that's the thing about having the monitor now, though, is that if there are dead weeks in iRacing, I want to get into other sims for that, like branch out a bit, diversify.
Thank you, Tata.
Formula A should move to B license. I agree. Still call it Formula A. Still have it at A license, but just make it A. Just make it anyone who's got a B license is able to participate. That's what I think. Because most people race like BRS GT3 and you can lose your A license so quickly, but they're not too bothered about getting it back. So, all right, Violet, how's it going? Good to see you.
Just done a 121.4.
It's a bit easier on the throttle through there. Just started playing FIFA again. Oh, nice. I haven't played FIFA in years. Didn't they just lose the license as well? Like EA Sports. It's not going to be called FIFA anymore. which is going to be odd. It's EAFC. Oh my god, really? Oh, it just sounds bad, doesn't it? EAFC. Ugh. What is going on? Like, how? I don't understand how they've lost the license as well. Like, how did it come about that EA lost that? Because they've had it for so long. Normally, it's because they've had a falling out, or they've got intentions to give the license to someone else who's made a better offer. But a bit bizarre. A little bit too early to tell, Bruno. Still a little bit too early to tell. I've only really just started properly using it this last kind of couple of weeks. Obviously, I had uni exams and assignments to do, and then I busted my hand, which is now nearly there. Not 100%. As you can probably see on the knuckle, it's yeah, a little bit iffy. So I'm only really this last kind of week or so just got back into it, properly putting some laps in. I feel more comfortable, so I assume at some point that's going to translate into pace. The field of view feels comfortable.
Sector 1 is quick, Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace, Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Incident in Villeneuve.
Alright, coming up to lap cars now. Astrid will be kind. She's a sub to the channel. Told ya. Thanks, Astrid. There we 13.7 second lead. Just try and take these as long as I can, I think, within reason. And on to the softs. FIFA wanted too much money for it. Oh, really? Wow. So they've now got the license and no one. No, I mean, I know the Pro Evolution Soccer still exists. Does that even exist still? Look at you, Wallbase. Used to have that one too. Yes, race OLF. I did the same thing. I had a Thrustmaster TMX, so kind of equivalent to a G29. Straight up to this, some V3 pedals, and yeah, what a jump! An amazing jump. Careful, buddy. Careful, Sasha. Careful.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 13. Car left.
Thanks, buddy.
Clear left.
Called e-football now. Oh, my finger, man. Aching. Oh, that hurt. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's been a bit of a boring race, but do what you got to do. You can only beat who's in front of you. Upgrade to Sim Magic.
Your lap times have gone to crap. Come on, sort it out.
Yeah, I've heard the Sim Magic is good.
There's an incident in Tosa.
I'm trying to stop Ram. Not my choice. I'd be racing the top split if I was allowed to. Which is where I do belong, just to be honest, guys. Especially in this car. Yeah, I will upgrade to a direct drive at some point. I mean, I'll probably end up holding out for a company to approach me and provide me an upgrade. It's the benefit of having the YouTube channel.
The car behind's pitting.
Well, I did get told by, I do have a sub count to aim for, which isn't too far away. VRS, I approached VRS and chanced my luck, and I was like, what would it take basically in a roundabout way, in a bit more of a formal way, what would it take to get some VRS pedals? This was when I thought my pedals were broken, and they said they loved the content. Of course they did. And yeah, they normally don't give free equipment until a certain sub count or follower count. So I was like, right, I've got a goal now. I got the Diddy for wanting to do sooner, yeah. I imagine I'll do the same as well.
That lap time was 1:21.9.
Yeah, Cade. I'm not pushing either. I'm not pushing. I consider myself to be, in this car, not as quick as the 7K and 8K guys. I'm like in that group just below it. So like the 5K, 4 to 5K range, that's where I'm at. But I've just never grinded hard enough to get my iRacing up that higher. It's kind of what I want to do now, because I want to make the top splits. I don't want to miss out anymore. So my problem is that I've always kind of, because of like editing and stuff, I don't really stream a lot. Well, I haven't done in the past because of VR and other reasons. I'd do one race and then that's it in like an evening or like in 2 days. One race, film it, edit it, record the incidents, record the intro, thumbnail, etc. And then, yeah, that'd be like one race in 2 days. So.
32 laps of fuel.
But I enjoy it.
You've just done a
I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it.
1:21.6.
So. Yes, well, the plan is this weekend, so this race is going well so far. Yesterday wasn't to plan whatsoever. In both, well, all 3 races that I did. The plan is to do this series. We've got a couple of weeks of obviously back-to-back. Even though it's not actually happening in real life.
The guy behind has just done a
We've got 3 weeks on the spin
1:20.0.
with tour races available. Get my A license back. I can then start doing F1 content again, or the F1 car. And yeah, start doing some
P2
streams.
has gone off in Tamburello.
Mix it up a bit as well. I really enjoyed actually F3. Well, mixed bag really, F3, isn't it? But I did enjoy it. I do enjoy the car. It's just the people that are in the same series. You have to be for weekly A. You have to be A licensed.
The lap time was at 1:22.1.
Yeah. these tour races are open to C license. So which is evidence to me that we had 80 people, over 80 people signed up for this race. Which is evidence to me of why they should unlock F1 to people to B license. Maybe not C, but at least a B license. And I'd say the same for the Euro Sprint Series as well. That also suffers for the same reason. Lap 34. We'll go a few more laps, then we'll go into the softs. I personally think, and I've been a big advocate for there being an open wheel license, having an open wheel license and having a GT license. I think that makes total sense. And splitting it up, and I think you'd see participation of just probably both series creeping up. Especially, well, F1. And they're both driving open wheel cars is so different to driving GT cars and hypercars and that. Just my personal opinion in full. I don't think you need a multi-class license because in essence that's GT racing. But open wheel, definitely. Especially with how many open wheel series there are now. I mean, at the end of the day, we have an oval license. We have an oval license, a road license, a dirt oval, and like a rallycross license. So I get that obviously open wheels are, or single seaters, not necessarily open wheels, but single seaters. I get they race on the same tracks as GT and that, but so different, completely different damage model on sim racing, different way to drive, reactions. I mean, end of the day, I know guys who are very quick in single seaters. They're not that quick in GT cars, and it's a bit unfair on them. It deters them away from jumping into a GT3 race because they're just going to get into a split because they're iRacing. But they're so uncompetitive in it. So, and vice versa, I think, as well. Just a fault, guys, just a fault.
The car behind's pitting now.
Oh, sorry, hang on a sec. What was that, Owen? The mediums last way longer than in real life on iRacing. Well, the tyres in iRacing, there's only one set of compounds, so they're like right in the middle. So they're like C2, C3, C4 or something. That's what the hard, medium, soft compound tyres are. So they don't change compounds like the softness of compounds like they do in real life. So yeah, they're never the tyres don't normally last as long as what they do in real life, or vice versa. Sometimes they die off quicker. Normally it's longer because they're too durable, because that's what iRacing's based them on. But yeah, generally, I mean, it depends on how you drive. I'm not pushing the car, so I can take these to 40 laps quite easily. And of course, I'm in a split where I'm quite comfortably the quickest. But if you're pushing and you need to race, then the hard tyre is probably a good choice. You could have done the overcut. Oh, there's no...
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Like, I can stay out a bit longer on these, and I'll come out on the softs, and I'll be doing 119s, 118s. So, I mean, it does require a bit of testing this tour series. Like, feel free to join my Discord, Owen. I don't know if you're in there already. A good few of us are always spitballing and doing some practice in the lead up to these races, thinking of strategy, and we're quite lucky that actually we've got a few guinea pigs. There's a few Australians in the chat, in the Discord, and they always do like the morning race on the Thursday. So we kind of, a couple of them stream it, and we get to see what kind of works strategy wise, which is pretty fun, pretty cheeky, but yeah, nice little community we've got in that. And it's not just F1 we talk about, all racing as well. That's why you're hesitant to do F3 as a GT driver, Luca. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with F3 as well, is that it is, well, just go and look back at my last two F3 videos at Imola. I had an amazing race where we had respectful fights, respectful battles and fighting, and then I had a race where I just completely lost my shit.
You've just done a
That's F3.
121.9.
It is an emotional roller coaster. It's a great car, and when you get respectful guys who allow you to go side by side, leave room, you have some great races. It's probably the best series on the platform, in my opinion. But it's let down by driving standards, pure and simple. Right, well, Leo's catching up. He's probably going to come out ahead of me. I'm going to do one more lap. .40 laps, and then we've got 23 laps on the softs. That should be easy.
That lap time was 121.7.
Sorry, I was looking at the interval. Like he's a lot closer to the guy in front than he is to me. Jesus. Have we got a 54-second lead? Wow. I don't think we was that far ahead. It's a nice Friday evening drive, guys. I'm sure the incidents will be fun to look at. Yeah, bit of a shame to be honest. I always like to have a fight. Especially in these races where they're so long. But that's kind of my own fault for losing as much iRating as I have. If I was in second split, 100% I'd have a good fight. There's some good names in there. Top split is probably like 4K iRating strength of field. Oh, I forgot to pit. Okay, we'll do that next time.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Whoopsie. Probably do, Sergio. I probably do. 4.8k was it? Oh, it's decent. I mean, that's why you want to. That's why I want to get my iRating up to 4k, 5k, and yeah. I'm gonna have to do some iRating grinds sessions, I think. Box, 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 box.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
No damage, which is nice.
Exit's clear.
Careful on the cold tyres, Scott. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream regardless. Shame we haven't had anyone to fight. I thought he might have a fight with Leo, but obviously he spun it, maybe picked up some damage. So we'll do technically 2 warm-up laps on this tyre, and then we'll stick it into attack mode, because that's probably the quickest these tyres are going to be, and then they'll drop off. What are we at for incident points as well? 7. Come on, it's got to be a good haul of safety rating today. Yeah, Mum.
That's the fastest lap. That lap was a 118.3.
118.3. Could have got into the 17s. Left a little bit out there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Leo. Yeah, the aim today was just to have a clean race, regardless of where I finished. iRacing was kind of secondary. It was to have as minimal incident points as possible. Get back up to an A license, because once I do that I can concentrate a bit more on iRacing. But setup feels good, guys. If you plan on doing the open tour this weekend on Sunday, get yourself on Apex Racing, download their setup. It is mega. Yeah, you kind of have to do it, to be fair. You kind of have to choose one or the other. I mean, only the special guys, the real fast guys, I feel like, can concentrate on gaining iRacing and safety rating at the same time, because they're that far ahead. But they just pick up safety rating naturally. But yeah, I'm not that naturally talented. Chris, thank you for the sub, buddy. Much appreciated. And anyone else who has subbed during this stream, remember to hit the like button. Let's go for some third person action again. Oh, a bit careful there. Hit the wheels on the Astro. Thanks, buddy. Bit of porpoising going on though.
Your lap time was 119.9. The track temperature is falling. It's now 37 Celsius.
Not even pushing it through there. So my front right tyre, guys, on the mediums, after 40 laps, 41 laps, was down to 49%. So I told you I wasn't pushing, and the right rear was 63%.
That lap time
So a few of the guys have said that
you were 10th off the pace in sector 1.
when they've been pushing, they've been able to get the medium tyre down to around 30%. Just after kind of like mid 30 laps, mid 35, whatever. Sun's come out. Coming up on a fight here. P6, 5 and 4.
Your last lap time was 120.3.
Shervin's a member of the channel, guys. They're very close in front. I almost don't want to get involved. I also want to get ahead of them and not get caught in any potential incidents.
That lap was 120.5.
Not risking it. They're so close. Like, I've got the luxury of being able to back off.
car left. Still there. Clear left.
Jesus, man.
Left side.
Josh is probably thinking,
Clear
damn
left.
it, just when Oscar had an issue. Although he has got DRS, so... He got past him. Played into his hands, really. Run your race, Shervin. I'll get you on the straight. Thanks, buddy.
Car left. Looks like P3's gone off in Villeneuve. Clear left.
Oh. I was a bit too acute into that. Shallow. Whichever one it is. Back off, flyer. How many laps left, guys? 8 laps. Not long. Not long. Been a bit of a lonely race. Well, not a bit, it has been a lonely race. One wobble, really.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
Oh no. There's a car leaving the pit lane. Gotta get ahead. Yeah. Sasha has been very good anyway in this fire. Oh. Same again as last time, last lap. Lonely, yes, indeed. Very much so. I'll agree with you there, James. I think I kind of needed this race as well after what happened yesterday. Oh no, Astrid! Keep going! Well done. Saved it. Yeah, I think I needed this sort of race after yesterday's. If anyone's wondering what happened, well, I binned it after not even 2 laps. So a very short-lived race.
That last lap was a 120.1.
try to save the battery up and go for another fast lap. I can't even hear what Thibaut's saying.
We're quickest at the moment. All through sectors are pretty quick.
Hey Philip, how's it going, buddy? Right, we're at 100% battery. Good man.
That lap was a 121.4.
Got a feeling this is slower. I haven't felt as aggressive on the throttle. Got full use out of the battery though, so maybe. Go! It's a 118.5.
Fastest lap.
Oh, it was fastest lap. Possibility of getting into 17s then. There was. Although probably taking too much out of the tyres now. Is it up? There we go, up. Oh, nearly there, guys. 4 more laps. We'll rebuild the battery and go for one on the last lap. When the car's the lightest. Oh, I'd have DRS there, clearly not. Yeah, I'm on Sasha. Get his DRS.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
This is slower, even though I've chucked it in attack mode and had DRS. Better exit though. We'll see.
Two to go. Come on, you're the man.
117, guys, in the 117s. It was worth it. A little help with DRS. Nearly white flag. Oh, little lock up there.
One more lap. You're P1. We're quickest right now.
Got that battery left to set the fastest lap. None of the lads who are racing tonight have come into the stream early. So that's a positive sign that they've all finished. Normally they're already here going, I crashed out. Hard work, guys. It's harder than it looks because you have to keep concentration. So very easy to make a mistake, as we nearly found out. I needed that, guys. I needed that win. You can only beat who's in front of you. Quite clearly the quickest man out on track.
Well done, mate. You made them all look silly today.
Whew. Cheers, guys. I'm big guy. Obviously, it wasn't a little bit more entertaining, but yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for everyone who's obviously stayed by. Cheers, James. Cheers, Neil, TG, Tom, Ulf, Suli. No, it's open setup. So that probably had a factor as well. Using Missed Apex. Sorry, Missed Apex. I'm using Apex Racing. And then, what else have we got? We've got fixed tomorrow. SR and IR to the moon. I hope so. I mean, 97 I rating. Happy days. In regards to safety rating, obviously we'll find that out. But let's take these tyres back to the garage because I'm intrigued to see what their usage is. But yeah, good race there in the end. Friday's like peak time as well, so tomorrow I might make it into second split. Alright.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
We'll see what the tyres were. Cheers, Raphael.
Nice win, Scott.
Thanks, buddy. Is that it?
You
82.
don't belong in the split.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those. Lost some safety rating and lost a lot of I rating trying to regain it back. Do you know what's great about not having VR anymore, guys, as well? Is that I don't have to leave the session and go back into it to watch the replay. Love it. Right, let's get rid of our overlays and let's have a look at the start of the race. Or at the incidents, really. See what happened and occurred. Alright. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do first. Let's drop out of here.
Yeah, good race, Joshua.
Let's have a look at what we got in regards to our results there. Come on! 2.1! 2.1! We're nearly there, guys. One more race like that, and I'm back at A license. Let's go! Let's go. Happy days. Let's have a look at top split. Who won top split? Aurelian Belief. He's quick. Anthony Katz. Yestin. See, I've beat all these guys before. I've never beaten Mill or Aurelian. Or Darren, for that matter. But the others I've beaten. Where was James? 8th. Tobias. 7th. Good lads. Good lads. Connor. 12th. Respectable. Where did he start? Connor started 8th. So he dropped back a little bit. 17.9. Just chucking that in there, guys. That other than Kalen, so Kalen is a 9K pro racer. He got a 17.7, and I got a 17.8. Nearly had the fastest time at the top 3 splits. Paul got a 17.9, so that just shows kind of like the level that I should be racing at. So better do another then. I will do, Ben. Yeah, it's not any more on tonight. Tomorrow, same time again tomorrow night. Because there's special events, so as you see they're a long time, hour and a half. Cheers to Bias. Yeah, I was in 3rd split, man. I mean, with respect to everyone else, I am a lot faster than them. So I thought we was gonna have a fight with Leo. We're about to have a look back at the incidents, but yeah, Leo unfortunately spun it. Get on the sofa with You're right then, Nick. Win is a win. Yeah, exactly. Can't you beat who's in front of you? So good result for you, lads. I'll have a check afterwards. But let's have a quick look at the incidents. See what occurred, yeah. Yeah, fixed tomorrow now. Oh, Jesus, that was a slow start. Any more racing tonight? No. No, the only other race I would possibly do is... Yeah, so the only other race I possibly do is Formula 3.5, but that's not on for like another hour, so... I'm switching through the cars there, aren't I? I'm switching through the incidents. Oh, no. "30 minutes to make an account." Didn't you have an account ages ago? You're old, aren't you? Need to wear glasses, Nick. Is that what it is? You're doing the old man thing now. What's that? Oh, was that? Oh, this was Leo. Up and there. Oh, he just went. Oh my god. Ooh, front wing damage. Gotta be. Gotta be. Yeah. That's why he dropped off the pace. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I could see that coming as soon as he went over to the right hand side. Yeah, Aurelian's quick. Oh, he just had that wiggle, didn't he? Ooh, who was that? It was James. James is quick as well, so I did think that was a bit of a surprise for him to be down there. Oh. That was innocuous, wasn't it? Oh, no. He's gone. Andrew's gone through there so slowly as well. GG to Bison James. Kind of maybe a bit disappointed. Yeah, what happened, lads? Give us the lowdown. Is that the last incident? Can't be too many more. That's lap 2. Alright, it's gone on the loop. It's gone on the loop. Oh well. Anyway, let's just have one more look. 2.1 safety rating gained. Buzzing. I didn't think I was going to get that much. Really didn't think I was going to get that much. That has made my night, that has. Mid-downforce happened. Losing time with attack, DRS, and draft. Oh, fucking hell. Riley did tell me to try it out yesterday, but I just couldn't... I couldn't get on with it. I couldn't get on with it into the corners. But I suppose that's the thing, isn't it? Or with it. No worries, Neil. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. One day, Sam. Keep at it, buddy. Keep at it. Too scared to do it and a bit comfortable in FR 3.5. Yeah, I mean, you need to do what you feel comfortable with and enjoy, most importantly. But these are good races to get involved in. Maybe try the F1 when there's a track that you like and where there's a bit more room, so maybe like Silverstone or something. Let's have a look at the schedule, see what's coming up. I think next week's a terrible week for it because it's Long Beach. Yeah, it's Long Beach because it's in essence replacing Monaco. So that might not be the best circuit to give a go. But yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. There's nothing else to do. GT3s, nah. And then the next F3.5 race isn't until 10:45, which is, wow, yeah, another hour away. It's on every 2 hours, isn't it? So Long Beach, not the best place, no. No, that's the thing. Even if I'm going to get my, I'm saying I'm going to get my A license back this week, or this weekend, and it's like, yes. And then we got Long Beach. It's like, oh, really? So, Barcelona without this chicane? Yeah, possibly. Sorry, I'll keep going backwards and forwards here. It's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be without the chicane. I don't know. If we were to go test drive. No, it's got the chicane. It's the Grand Prix version. So they haven't updated the scan, have they? I don't think. I mean, maybe that will change. Maybe if we get in contact with iRacing, they'll change that because they'll. I think this roster might have been, or schedule might have been agreed before they'd announced that they was going to not run the last chicane. Because it was a bit up in the air, wasn't it? It wasn't too long ago they announced that, so maybe. I won, James. I won. Yeah. I was in third split, so I wasn't in second. I was in third split and I won it comfortably. I lapped everyone apart from 2 guys, so bit of a shame, really, but I'm that low down. But yeah, that's the big one there. It's the big key, 3.53. So makes a change after last night. Big series of chicanes. All others don't. Oh, do they not? Oh, okay. Well, then there we go. Then yeah, happy days. So I should look at the tour, shouldn't I? That's what we should really look at. Historic, yeah. So it's the historic one. So it is indeed no chicane. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That little run there is going to be mega, by the way, guys. Circuit Villeneuve, Red Bull Ring, and Silverstone. Or just this in general. These 5 weeks, Circuit Villeneuve, Red Bull Ring, Silverstone, Hungaroring, and Spa. Wow, unbelievable. Hope they change fix. Let's have a look. Have they not changed it? Grand Prix Tour. Grand Prix Tour fixed is historic. So yeah, it's just we might be worth getting in touch with someone from iRacing. I was putting it in the forums, guys, because the fixed series this season doesn't have the historic. So the news is it? We haven't got News Anvil. Oh no, we are getting News Anvil, aren't we? Oh yeah, they're doing a rescan for it, aren't they? Let's have a look. I'm gonna have a look at the start. So let's have a look at the start of top split. Let's have a Bushers, yeah. See what occurred. See what madness you lot got up to. Alright, here we are. Don't copyright me, SimSpeed.
In some of the great battles that have been here. Michael Schumacher and Fernando Alonso in 2005.
Quality's not the greatest, guys, because it hasn't processed yet. So
back with that Variante Bassa style chicane, but as everybody lines themselves up onto the grid, they know how important a good.
So where are you all? There's James. There's Tobias from his watermelon colour. Did you start 8th, Connor? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're that one, aren't you? Is that right? No, that one. I don't know. You're all like, yeah, you're like near each other. Yeah, let's have a look.
And they know how important it is to stay out of trouble. If you break the car, you buy the
W
car.
calendar,
There's not
yes,
much more
yes,
that you can argue except for that. So Magalon, Bernstorff, Baif, Micallef, and Jacob Reed, your top 5 here as we look to get things sorted. There may be no Emilia Romagna Grand Prix
I thought Riley would have raced.
in terms of the real world, but here with SimSpeed TV and on iRacing, the Grand Prix World Tour starts the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and we are underway. It's a great start by Magalon.
Oh no, Tobias. See someone pull up behind you.
And Jacob Reed, they run to Tamburello then for the first time, sliding through left, right, and the left, everybody making it through pretty much. Okay,
good start though, clean start.
See as drivers go through. Jason Green started from the pit, but as they now head into the Villeneuve chicane for the first time, it's single file through the majority of the field.
Yeah, bit of a breakaway though.
Yeah, Julian has mega starts, doesn't he?
Our front 2 have already broken a fairly decent margin.
Yeah, Marcel went racing, was he? Riley.
And it's 2 and 3.
Ben, obviously.
Broke up that field a little bit, but clean start, as you said, which is great to see. A little bit of side-by-side back in the field, but for the most part, everyone is through. Interesting tyre selection. Every single driver but one has started on the medium or the hard tyre.
Yeah, the one is Nick
Was it a
Burke,
pretty
who went
easy
all the
medium
way
to
the
soft?
back of the
Oh,
field, so
who
he
was that?
makes some places. Troubles there
Paul.
for Paul Hadley there, getting a big
Oh,
stop.
no!
And the car goes around, he puts it in the wall.
No.
That'll be Paul Hadley's day done. He has
Been
had
there,
about
done
half
that.
a lap worth of
You
racing
think
now as they
you
charge
think
on
you're
straight
safe,
to
and then the
Ratzanec.
the rear goes on you.
This is third,
Actually
fourth,
getting
and
back to
fifth.
it.
Aurelian Bailly down
Yeah.
2 places then. Off the start and struggling.
So
Yeah, just
Yestin
gotta slow
started
down
on the
quickly.
hard. He was the only one.
And lost a bit of ground, but he's managed to continue on. But
Oh,
we've
Paul
got through
started
the
on the
first
hard as
lap
well, sorry.
Relatively okay.
So Paul and Yestin was the
Every
only ones who
driver
started on the
has
hard.
Finished the first lap, which is the first time we've seen that all season long. Great to see.
Yeah, so I mean, I wasn't
do
pushing.
believe, who,
So my
found himself in
mediums
those troubles, but
were-
he is limping it back, and he will
what was
drive
my back?
into
What was
the
my front
pits.
right?
Now, one of the reasons
49%.
why drivers won't want to
I took
make
him 41
a
laps.
two-stop strategy here today, Jay,
But I
is
wasn't pushing,
because
so I was on my
of the
own.
long
Bit
pit lane
different.
transit time.
Yeah, and Hadley's probably going to find himself in a little bit of an issue now because he started on the hard tyre.
It's a bit difficult to tell who they're following when they've got like same liveries. They should have something underneath that just indicates who you're on board with.
The limit, so he might have to come in and do that two-stop strategy. Unfortunately, he's actually going to rejoin the race on another set of hards, so he's already decided he's
Getting started behind Kenner Adam was a race killer.
Yeah, committed to the two-stop
Yeah, so
strategy
they were
up
running the
hill
mid
then
downforce,
towards
weren't
the
they?
Variante
And they were able to
Alta,
just make it
and
work.
it's right, left here, on
I mean, I
board
had that
with
similar
Bailly,
in
through the right,
F3.
through the left, take as much curve
In
as you possibly
F3,
can.
the
Now as
fix
you plateau
setup
and descend
was
back down the hill,
about
you're always
a
asking
second and a
yourself
half
how
slower
difficult you
than
want to brake here at
like
Ravatza.
any other
Downhill
setup,
braking zone,
but
gravity
it was
helping all the way, a little search
so
by
quick in a
Bailly
straight
on
line
Jacob Reed,
that
who
you
was
just
unfazed
couldn't overtake
at
it.
that moment in time,
Just
going
couldn't
through
overtake
into
it even in the
Ravatza one.
draft.
They now reach lap
So,
3 of this race, which means
You just
that
got
rear
stuck
wing
even though you were
flap
faster through the
opens
corners, and
up.
obviously
It's the equivalent
Imola's
of about 80 brake horsepower
Imola's
is
difficult,
up there. That's going to go
isn't
well.
it, to
Thomas
overtake through the
Beek
corners.
once again finding troubles right down the order. We take a look at the Simsby replay.
Saw them hold everyone up.
Exactly
Yeah,
how it goes.
Riley
Up the
suggested
hill,
to me
through the
yesterday.
power. Is it torque?
Oh
you bet
my!
it's torque in the curve.
He had a good job though. He's done of making sure he didn't hit the wall or damage the car too much.
far
Just a
he's
little bit fire
gone.
into the wall, but he may get away with that. So well done from him. He's done very, very well to not take the front
was
wing or
that?
rear wing off the car.
Yeah, he's done very well to keep himself in, but now these drivers know
Oh
that
my
here
God.
on lap 3, they have license to go and be aggressive.
Then losing all your
out
stuff
there.
around him. Yeah.
Here
So sorry.
is third, fourth,
Riley
and
suggested
fifth
to me
at
to
the
stick mid,
moment.
just
Reed
switch
still
mid to mid
holding off
downforce
then.
on Ben's setup.
What
He said
is
it works pretty
Aurelian
well,
Bailly,
and yeah,
the
it was
Frenchman
so much quicker in a
there
straight line
behind.
for
You
obvious
can see
reasons.
there from the
But
rear wing that these
you just
drivers are running a
couldn't-
higher
I just couldn't
downforce
get it
package.
turning
I
in the
don't
corners.
blame them here today.
Um,
This is the sort of
I was
track
like,
where
there's
you do
no
have
way
to
that
go
I'm
out
going to feel
and run
comfortable
more
in this.
downforce here, just because
Considering I'm
there's
trying to
a
get
lot of
safety
these
rating as well, that
medium
was
to
the main aim of the
high-speed
game.
corners around this circuit. Yes, there's a stop-start nature, but all of those
Hope it
chicanes
doesn't work
which
at Long
start
Beach.
the
Yeah,
lap
me too.
are
I don't think it
surprisingly
will.
high speed. Now watch for the rear wing flap to open
It's
here.
not long
Lots of
enough, Long
sparks
Beach.
over the curve,
Like this.
and this
I mean,
will
well, you
show
got the main straight, but
how important it is to have
don't know.
yourself in the DRS.
Yep, the draft.
you still
is
need
gonna
some
be
front
so
ends, didn't you?
important.
At Long Beach,
Already
otherwise
we're
you're going to
seeing around
struggle.
about 25 kilometers an hour faster. Maybe 30 kilometers an hour faster than the guys at the front of the
So
field
who's
without
is that?
draft, so
Kent there. Is that
huge
Kent in the
difference.
the yellow
We've seen our
and green?
first
Is that
car
Kent?
retire from the race as well.
No.
Rassinetti.
Rassinetti, yeah. We should have a look at what's happened to him. But this looks a little messy.
It does, and it's coming through at Aqua Minerale.
Oh,
so he was
here's
racing
Tobias.
about then with, I believe, Tobias Saal. And watch this, through Aqua Minerale, up the hill, and he grabs the AstroTurf on the outside. That's a heavy
Ooh.
hit for the Italian on home soil. Into the wall then of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.
Yeah, he was fucked.
Rassinetti's day is done. Keep an eye out, though, on this
He was behind
top
you
five,
99% of the race.
because it is closing
Yeah, so where were you guys? So
in. Last lap of the race, Dylan
we got
Michelak
Julian,
set that last lap.
Emil. So what happened to Julian then? Where did he
Right
finish?
on the cusp of Emil Bernstorff, the top two, who broke away, had 3 seconds.
Because Aurelian won it in the end, didn't he?
Been able to break away further. Michelak has been really good in the clean air.
Definitely has. He's had good pace on that early laps. No DRS.
No,
yet as
James.
he, passes the activation point.
Julian
and
died last corner.
DRS
Oh wow.
line there,
Obviously
so
getting on throttle too
he'll
early.
get that advantage, so he's going to have to
On
watch
the,
out behind because these guys are going to close in and close in
on the
fast.
thing,
Look
didn't
how
he, on the
quick they're
curb.
coming.
Here we
Is that
go.
the mid downforce?
Thought about it. Not going to be there from Jacob Reed. Baif has a little search to the inside, which compromises Reed's run, but that'll be fine. They'll hold station for the moment, and that's just a little bit of showmanship.
Let's
Let's
forward it. Where did Julian die? See if he's lost it yet. He tried to foot Aurelian since the start of the week, and he cannot achieve it. Pushed too much.
305 Ks he was at, making his break around the outside. Now you watch that, he has about 4 car lengths of an advantage. 3, 2, 1, 0, we're side by side now, and even here at 305, round the outside goes Jake.
Round the outside, round the outside.
Podium. Emil Bernstorff
So
playing
that's
the long
Julian.
game
He's
here,
still.
and
So yeah, we've got a
it
few
is
more laps left,
Northern
haven't we?
Mott.
I want to be in top split. Man. Come on, load up.
Sebastian Vettel, who won the race and got his
Oh, we'll leave it
first
here.
world
Lap
title.
22,
That's
so.
the difference maker there. Do want to jump up the order though to 6th and 7th positions in this race. This is where it's getting
41 I took mine,
interesting, as we've
but
seen it right now.
mine's not
And
relative
we
whatsoever
have
because I was
Darren
out front
Parker
by about
slowly
50
reeling
seconds.
himself back in. The Devil's number behind him as they head into Villeneuve chicane.
Darren Parker's really impressed me this race. I mean, the fact
Darren
that we haven't
is
talked
quick,
about him
that's
this season
why.
in P7 is absolutely brilliant. He's up 5 spots as well, so he's driving quite nicely.
Yeah, we'll skip past that, James.
Achieving without
No one
you know,
cares.
just sliding under the radar, which is always a good sign.
Well, if
do
you're
that
just
in
joining
this
the stream,
sort of race,
guys,
so
we're
he's
just
doing
looking
very,
back
very
at top split.
I
I was in
apologise
third
in
split.
advance if we've just put the cursor
Shouldn't
below
be
Darren,
there, but it is
no,
what it
he's
is. You've got to
looking
beat who's
very,
in front of you,
very
and I
very,
finished first. We're
intense
nearly
at the
back
moment. He
at
just,
a license. That was the
very, very
main goal
consistent as
for
well.
this weekend, and the race was
Not
to keep it
looking to
clean.
get the move
We
done
got
on anything cat at this
2.1
stage.
safety
Choosing
rating
cat
gain.
as a bit of a,
Unbelievable.
a way
Yeah,
to
there were
save
4
some
splits,
fuel
James,
for
tonight.
later on
So
in
that
the
was
race.
good participation.
I'll tell you what is really
Just another
interesting
proof
about
that
the, livery
I know these
Darren
are special
Parker's
events,
got,
but it just
because
proves
this
if
isn't the
F1 was
sort of series
opened
where you
up
can put
to
trading
be
paints on
licensed,
it and just
I
get that
think
going.
we'd see an
Looks like
increase
he's
in
got
participation.
Flowbiz on it, and it looks like it's working, 'cause he's
And
got the
open wheel
outside.
license as well.
This
Split
will
GT and
transfer to
open
the
wheel into
inside
2 separate
through here,
licenses.
and Darren Parker will be up
I think
in
that
sixth
would also
position.
help.
Don't you think with the luminous green there, Jay, it looks like Flowbiz?
I love it. It's
Long Beach,
very,
we
very
know
cool.
next week it is not going to be as popular. We know
way
that.
The drivers have been able to
So,
tweak the inbuilt iRacing liveries to make
so is this where
things
Julian loses it then?
a little bit different from what the normal is has been great. The ones that have worked out how to get the purple
Around lap 23, you said.
look on that as well.
Yeah,
look
Imola's
very, very
popular.
cool. We've got pit
I mean, that
stops.
run
This
of
is
weeks
interesting.
with Circuit Villeneuve,
Oh, it
Silverstone,
is, and into the pit then
Um,
comes Nick Burke. This is not a surprise, but
yeah,
Paul
Spa,
Reagan
etc. That's going
is
to be a good couple of weeks.
surprise. Medium tyre runner in after just 23 laps, going to the hard tyre. That I
Oh,
was
Paul
not
doing.
expecting.
No, I'm confused.
Is that medium to hard?
And Burke has come back out on the medium, so 41 laps to the medium tyre. That sounds about right. 22 laps on the soft. That is exactly the strategy that I was.
Bold
thinking
call, Cotton.
most
Bold
drivers
call.
would be going, oh no!
Magalon's in the wall. He's out.
Oh, there we go. Bang on cue. Well
Wow.
done, Tobias. Lap 23.
Ravazza claims another victim.
Let's have a look.
This time,
His car's
Ravazza
battered
too,
there.
and after being a threat
Right
of
rear.
losing the DRS,
Let me guess,
he
right
loses
rear.
his entire race.
Well, just when we think that it's race had settled a little,
Oh.
just hit too much AstroTurf. And we said it.
Yeah.
It's just about making sure that you don't push to that 101%.
Gotta be patient at the last corner.
Track sucked him in, and it's just spat him out and spat him into the wall.
And Aurelian
And
Bailly
spat him into the wall. So where's James's spin? Surely that was caught on camera.
race on for 7th place overall, and currently it is Kent Nielsen.
Oh, we're on board with
who
Tobias.
finds Tobias Sal then just behind, who cannot do anything about the medium downforce package.
Yep. Watch. Closes in, closes in, closes in. He'll open the flap, but have a look at that. Nielsen already starting to pull away.
Oh my god, that is obscene.
Reaches top speed there to Sal. 311. Nielsen's still going. He hits 313, but he hit that earlier, so.
Mate, you can't even.
yeah,
You
Sal's
weren't even
gonna do it
closing with
some other point in
DRS
the
and
lap,
attack
then
mode.
hopefully
That's
he can break a little bit of a
obscene.
margin. It's going to be almost impossible for Tobias Sal to get this spot. but
That
he's
is
gonna try his
obscene.
hardest.
How can you just.
Yep, he is
Wow.
going to try to do everything he possibly can out there today to make that pass. He doesn't have long to go before this happens, but 12 laps when they cross the
I suppose
line,
the only thing you can try and do is just try and get him on the brakes,
in
like
order to
get
make
really
this
up close
move, in
behind
order
him,
to
put some
make
pressure
this
on.
one
But
position matter, and
obviously, it's a
every
tricky.
point counts
Imola's tricky like
come the end
that
of the
anyway,
season.
isn't it? Especially when you
And
follow in.
Tobias
And
Saal, let's not forget, comes into today 4th in the championship. He's done really well to get himself through.
Oh, what
Here's a
happened
little
there?
look though at what goes wrong out there on circuit, in towards the toes, a hairpin,
Oh.
and that is straight on.
That's
Power on
James
the
Dempster.
exit. It is James Dempster. You are correct.
He's
James.
struggling a little bit.
yeah, his tyres already starting to struggle. That's only 11 laps in. He's already starting to struggle with the soft tyre. As Paul Hadley
Already struggling after 11 laps on the
He's gonna
soft.
come in and get fresh tyres
Pussy.
and try and punch out a fastest lap. I got something right today.
You did. You absolutely did. And once more, there is no chance of Tobias Saal making the pass that is good enough for 7th place.
There's
Has to
Tobias
stay
just.
in eighth.
So what did you say? 5 laps to the end.
He has dropped 3 seconds over the last stage. Jakomski moves over to the left-hand side, allows him to go a lap down. Emil Bernstorff has definitely got pace on the soft.
4
compared to
laps.
medium,
Okay.
but it's medium pace.
You spun on lap 38. What, out on new tyres, Connor?
And has actually the top 5 overall, and what a drive it has been so far.
Oh, here's Tobias. Still.
Tobias Saal can't really get too much
Oh
going.
my
but how's his
God.
drive to Tamburello? This is the difference maker.
Oh,
to the
that
left,
would
right, and left, 'cause he
piss
can
me
carry the
off.
speed through these high-speed corners.
That
And
would
he's done a very good
frustrate
job.
me
He
to
didn't
no
lose too
end.
much ground under brakes from what he'd lost in previous runs, and again through Villeneuve, he's gained it. Here we go. This could be close enough, not quite, but he's starting to apply the pressure now. Kent Nielsen will be getting a little bit worried looking in his rear vision mirror. We're at the point.
I don't think Kent was worried whatsoever.
To hurt. They're at 20
Because where are you going
laps
to
off for
overtake
both
him?
of
There's
these
nowhere to
guys,
overtake him.
and the pain will be starting to show. Medium downforce, soft tyres that are hurting. That could be the downfall for Kent Nielsen. These final 5 laps are going to be very, very difficult for him. He's going to have to be very gentle on that right foot.
5.5.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. He's just gonna blast past, isn't he?
And really challenge. There are
Like,
two
even
races
without
on,
DRS,
one for
without
fifth and
DRS,
sixth to one.
he would,
For seventh
like,
and
1.2
eighth
seconds
on
back,
screen
he'd
right
probably
now.
catch you.
Ciappellone this time will have the DRS
At least
to
side
go
by
and
side
attack
into the first corner.
on this lap. He now puts
Start
James
racing.
Dempster
Now,
on a
I
clock
can
as
imagine
this race
what
for
Tobias
seventh and
felt
eighth
is
position.
probably
Once
what
again, stays
every other
close,
team
stays
on
right
track
there.
feels
And
when they're
Tobias
trying to chase
Saal,
down.
with a margin that he
Well, they
wants,
can't chase
go
down a
get it
Red
done.
Bull or
Yes,
when they're
Tim
racing the
having
Red
to
Bull.
jump off the power. Then as he went in towards turn 1, nearly had a run. Next lap he'll have it for
I like
sure.
this
It's
angle.
that
This is a
close.
good angle.
He's right there now, isn't he? Ciappellone should be able to get this done, you would think, because Dempster doesn't look
Hey,
like he's
Javier.
got
Good to see you, buddy.
anything left. Something's happened to Akomski. He's slow. Might have been just a
Kent went
slowdown
past you with
penalty for him. He's just got out of the way
0.9
rather
with
than try
DRS. Wow.
and Continue on and slow down.
Yeah, I suppose if he was able to manage it, it is one of those tracks.
So he stays out of the way, that's fine, but down the hill, Yestin Ciappellone looking at James Dempster for this top 5.
Oh, here we go.
Flicking
Oh,
through. There he
right on
goes.
cue.
Dempster's gone. Round he goes, just like that. The pressure tolls too much.
Wow. Just when we thought this race couldn't have any more big curveballs, comes another curveball. Absolutely incredible race this has been in regards to
And then
dramas
all,
and
all
storylines.
aboard the Kent train. Choo
Ciappellone
choo.
somehow has got himself back up into the top 5. That's an incredible drive from him.
Yeah, no, well played to avoid the wall there.
Lights out, replay.
So easy to
Up the
lose
hill.
it.
Aqua Minerale over the curb, gets a little bit of air on that.
I,
left
to be
rear
fair,
tyre,
mate,
and the
I did exactly the
compression
same in my
damage
race.
strikes.
Yep.
Did exactly the same.
And he didn't hit the wall, which I guess is the positive to take away, but there may be a little bit of floor damage. You can see he's dropped off
Yeah,
the
if you run up the
pace.
curb long
These
enough,
guys, I think,
it's
he's gonna
just
cruise on
the
home and
bump of
solidify
that hill
eighth
on the
position.
rejoin is just
4 laps to
killer
go.
in the W13.
Is Tobias Saal able to get this move done? I think he's going to try, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
He's not close enough just yet, and he needs a 10th to make it
Anything
happen.
else
Speaking
happen?
of drivers who
Adam
need a 10th,
Webb didn't.
Adam Webb finds the pass on Dylan
Ah, that's it.
Nicholas
It's Adam.
in
Adam's in that
exchange
colour
for
car. I knew I'd
9th.
seen it
Those
before.
drivers aren't safe because you're going to have
You
a
recognise the
Matador
usual colour
waiting
schemes.
just behind them in that 9th, 10th, and 11th
Your fuel was touch and
battle,
go.
because there is someone called Gronk who would love to make 2 places.
Well,
into the
I had to
final
add
few
an
laps.
extra
Yeah, you
kilo
wanna get
in
as many
Ben's
positions as
quali
you can
setup.
to try
Because
and
if you did
get
2 outlaps,
yourself some more
um,
championship points, which are going to be
you run out of
very, very
fuel.
crucial come the end
there
of the
wasn't enough.
season.
There wasn't enough
Gowski
fuel
will
in
be
there
looking to get this
to
done, and
do
he's probably close
2
enough to get this
outlaps.
done on Miclef, who's lost all of his confidence over the last little bit.
Yeah, he had that spin, and I think that's taken the edge off of
Spin
the
was
way he
38. Okay, I'll
drove,
have a
and
look.
he
Oh,
drove
we'll
so
we'll
well
jump
at the
back.
start
We'll
of
jump
this
back to 38. Let's have a look.
just in the very
Get you
edge,
some
but goes
airtime,
for the
Connor.
soft.
Even if it is for the wrong reason.
Feel your table smooth circuit like some of the
Remember Paul Hadley having made it
34. Hey,
We've seen a
Togi.
few drivers do that, but you've also got to manage that aggression level.
Oh, why are they gone to
Paul
29
Hadley's
to go?
been
Now I
very
need to do
important too,
maths.
Paul Hadley, so
Is that
pace
about
is
right?
definitely much more in his
29 to
favour.
go. Is 34, yeah.
Yeah, the aggression level, though, has caught other drivers out in this race. A few that will probably want this race to start over again and have another crack at it. That has not gone in their favour at all.
Keep an eye on Yeston Chapellone's pace, because he did start the race on the hard compound tyre. He's up into 7th position and actually finds himself with a fair gap.
Yeah, Yeston did all right, didn't he?
Who will be giving
So where are
chase
you,
to
Connor?
him
You
behind.
are
And the difference
12th
between
at the
him and
moment.
Baif, the
Have you already
leader,
spun?
Fastest lap, okay, 1 second. Last lap, okay, 0.8 of a second. So compare that to the leader, and you compare it to Kent Nielsen behind. I think Yeston Chapelone is having a really, really good race.
Considering he's on the hard tyre, he wasn't pushing hard.
Race
at all.
Yeston a few
Now,
times.
I mean,
He's quick.
He got ahead of Kent Nielsen through.
I beat him at
misfortunes,
Suzuka,
both
though.
he and Gronkowski. Well, he's now ahead of both of those guys, but he hasn't.
I think you've spun already, Connor.
done get a
Lap
change to the
33.
hard tyre, and Burke started on the softs, going to the mediums, and they're behind the race leader in Baif.
So you're in 12th place,
As
so
you're saying with Anthony Catt,
let's have a look back.
Oh, no, there goes Gronk.
There we go.
it's one of those incidents where both drivers won't agree.
That's
with what's
Gronkowski.
happened, and somewhere in the middle of what they're both saying is where the truth lies. But
Oh, ran so
there
wide.
goes Gronk. Championship leader, keeps it out the barrier.
Florian,
wow,
good to
this
see you, buddy.
track is just hurting everyone.
Thanks, sub, mate.
Wow. And I'm thinking Gronkowski may have some floor damage from that too, because the card did
Oh,
not
no.
look right when it
So Connor
rejoined the
hasn't
circuit
spun
there.
yet because he's
And
11th
Gronkowski
now. So, yeah,
having
it's
to
any
follow
lap,
Jason
any
Green
lap
has
now,
brought him
Connor.
into the pits from P number 15.
See if it got caught.
So halfway point, he's coming in for.
Yeah, I recognise
I'm
Jordan's
gonna
name.
guess
Doesn't
that
normally,
go
I don't
cards.
think he normally
Oh,
does the
he's
officials, does he?
outbroken himself there. No, he's done it well.
Yeah, just in the very edges, but goes to the soft. That's interesting.
That's not going to last. There's no way a soft tyre can last 30 laps.
Challenge
34,
accepted,
you
if
would
I heard
say.
that.
You have to try and get that. So work to be done. And one thing we have to talk about, Jay, is why Tozer is
Florian
the
has a
most
YouTube, does he?
underratedly difficult
Oh, I'll have to check it
corner in
out.
all of racing.
Downhill braking zone. It draws you in.
I
because
spin
it's
7 to
a
8 laps
little
from now.
wider
It was
approach, narrows
straight
up and then
after you
widens
pitted.
again through
Really?
the corner.
Oh, Jordan
and
does,
you
does he?
feel like it's a 180. Then you realise it's not a 180 as well, so you can then be a little bit more aggressive.
So,
It is such a cool.
7 to 8 laps
corner.
from now is when you spun,
You
Connor.
nailed
Okay.
Tenths of a second. So
Giving me
compare
false
that to the
information
leader,
here.
And you compare
Might be the right number, and saying that our leader's in, so he's thinking it's the right number.
You and Jordan both spin.
Aurelian Baif, we
You're in
knew,
12. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're in
tyre
13th
early
now.
on in this.
So,
He misses his box, and away
Oh,
goes
is this it?
Gronkowski on a long, soft tyre
Here we go.
run to finish the race. Now, in sim time is 4:05 in the afternoon. Jay, this track's only going to get colder.
Yes, it is.
did you
It's
spin it
gonna
at the
cool
first
down,
corner?
but From what I've seen, 26 tyres.
Surely they showed it. If you both
26
spun it.
lap-old tyres held on. So maybe this 28 might be the right number. In saying that, our leader's in, so he's thinking it's the right number.
Well, Aurelian Baif, we knew, used a lot of tyre early on
Come
in this
on.
race. Goes on to the Red Bull tyre. Will
Oh,
look to
Aqua
build
Minerale.
his gap even further over Bernstorff and Darren Parker, but will pay the price. He will pay the piper later on in this race, as my good sim racing colleague Joe P would say at this point in time. Now goes Bailly through. He comes out just ahead of Jason Green, just behind James Dempster. This is going to be interesting to see how he goes through. And look at that there from Aurelian Bailly. He's trying to warm the tyre
Trying to
up.
warm the tyres up. Look at Aurelian.
Yeah, he's trying to get heat into the tyre very, very quickly. Now, one thing to note about the tyres as well, I was told this during the
Adam
week, and
spun
I forgot
Ravazza
all
too.
about talking about it.
Yeah, man, you have to be
soft
so
tyre that
careful.
we run
Speaking
in
from
the
experience, you have to be so
iRacing
careful.
service is the C4, which would have been the medium tyre in the real world this week. So this is the equivalent of running the medium at Imola in the real world. Gee, that was close to a slowdown penalty.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
was close there. Wow.
So the hard tyre is what was sorry, the medium tyre in sim is the hard tyre that would have been run in the real world, and the hard tyre would not have been run at this circuit in the real world. So we don't have the variant compound. Yes, the hard tyre. We don't have the variant.
James not
compound
fighting
that
it.
They do in the real world. We run what is.
Oh, you let him go to get
always
DRS
the
first.
C2, C3, C4. So if ever you're wondering about that, that's what we run. Is no one into the pits from the front of the field this time. See what this first lap. Let's see what this flying lap is here for Baif. I'm thinking we're going to see a 118 here.
Mick Burke has been in the
118.
50 seconds, so I think
117s.
his day might be done out there.
That's
I
where
think
it's
he
at.
might have found himself into trouble. Baif flying around then as we take a look on board for a flying lap. I can confirm Nick Burke has run himself.
Have you boys crashed yet? Yeah, there you are. You're full team.
Were coming out of Aqua Minerale.
So,
Baif takes the toes ahead.
haven't shown it yet.
Through the middle of the corner, back up onto the power, charging up then towards Piratella. It plateaus here. It's a fast left-hander, and then you're descending back down the hill, through the forest, and into
Come
Aqua
on.
Minerale here. Double apex right. Brake as you go through. Watch out on the
Mate,
curve.
he is
Up the hill
committed
then.
on the exit of Aqua Minerale, isn't he?
Last lap of the race, and now 10th place to boot. Up through the right and left, the Variante Alta. No Variante Bassa on this
Yeah,
one.
maybe.
But now down
Looking at the sector times.
Baif, and it's on course to be 6 different winners in 6 different starts. Now, this is what happened to Nick Burke, and it's a delayed hit. He grabs the anti-cut, throws him out onto the AstroTurf. He grabs it,
Jesus.
saves it, flicks a gear, and loses it.
Cliff away. Chiapolone, long stop. He's had to change a front wing. Chiapolone has, so that's dropped him down the field. Kent Nielsen away. He's come out right behind him. Where's Gronkowski going to be? Because they're going to restart their battle from before.
Oh, they are. And here comes Gronk down the straight, 286. He's going to fly
Trying to
past
see if
one.
Fife
He
there's
is
any.
going to get past Kent Nielsen.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
big in terms of the...
Yeah. I think that's it. Not showing it. Oh well. It was just gonna soak it in again, guys. Just gonna soak it in. Just that 2.1 safety rating gain. Mwah, love it. We're nearly back, guys. We're nearly back. Nearly back. So I'm just gutted because I did have pace to probably fight. I'd have pace to fight up here with you boys. Need to get that fucking IR up. So what was the lowest ranked car? Car number 22. Connor, you was the lowest ranked car. 3.9k. Okay. Nothing special in my race, no. I mean, so quali, I thought I was going to have a good race with Leo. Only just pipped him in quali, 116.8. And yeah, he dropped it on the hairpin. Is it? I don't know what the corner's called. He dropped it at the hairpin and picked up front wing damage. So, what was your quali results? 115.8 for Julian. Jesus Christ, man. That's some quick times. Connor, 16.5. Second split. I haven't even looked at second split. So, Kagan in there. Bryce, good result. Bryce, top 5. Well done, buddy. Well done. He was too disturbed to do a good race. Yeah, I mean, he got away cleanly, and then just lost it and picked up damage. And so, in the first stint, you're always fighting a losing battle, aren't you? Kalen using his second account. Fucking hell, man. Why was he not using his first account? Why didn't he do top split? It's a bit odd from Kalen. I don't know what his main account is. Maybe he's too close to losing his pro license. Jacob, also B license now. Average. What was my average lap time actually? 1:21.8. Yeah, I didn't push in the ends. Oh well, it was good. That was good, guys. Sergio, you definitely should do the tours, buddy. They're great races. I mean, even if you're not in top split, it's still a high. It's kind of like still high strength of field, like 3.5k. So it's like I'm have normally been in second split with the strength of fields on the Friday, and like Tobias and Connor don't always make it in. So yeah, it's being car number one is awesome. So yeah, no, we're second split is still competitive, really competitive as well compared to top split. So, but it's nice to have a bit of strategy. So, oh, he'd only practiced 6 laps. That's fair. Of course, when I see these guys so fast with not a lot of practice, I'm just doing a heartbreak. The thing is, though, Brass, where you come into it is that you're so consistent. Like, you're annoyingly consistent. Like, Virginia, you picked up so many results because you were relatively fast. You weren't the quickest, but you was fast. And you was clean and consistent. And it was fucking annoying. Seeing myself be quicker than you and then have the results I did, I was like, I'm happy for him, but I'm also annoyed. But that's half the battle. To win, you must finish. So that's why I'm not racing too many races, like only once a week. Yeah. I mean, I'll try and obviously bring some eyeballs on it as well if I can. Getting back to A license, but I think ultimately the way we're going to get participation up into F1 again is just purely from unlocking it to B license. Look at what we had today. I know obviously Imola is a popular track, but we had guys there. We had 80 odd people, 4 splits. So let me have a quick look. Fuck's sake, where am I going? One, two, yeah, so we had 4 splits, 22 in each split, so that's 88 people signed up, and quite a few C licenses in there and B license, especially in bottom split. Obviously 2 in the third split, a few in the second split as well, obviously none in top split. So there is want for the car in the series. It's just that it's locked behind an A license, and on a weekly basis where time is limited, people don't want to grind for an A license. It's only at the end of the season that they get that promotion, and most of the time they're probably doing F3 races, Formula 4 races, if they're open wheel, that is. Whereas if you unlock it to B, at least majority of people in F3 have at least got a B license. So that would open up that possibility of people coming into the series, and also anyone from GT3 who fancies a dab at F1. So just my 2 cents anyway. 10 lap Long Beach race, yeah. Last time around I did Long Beach, the tour, my VR headset cut out, didn't it? Like 3/4 into the race, and I was P2, P3. I think it was P2. I just went straight on into a wall. Fuming, absolutely fuming. I hope this summer, as I'll be working from home, I can have a lot more free time and race a bit more, maybe some tour. Most definitely, Sergio. We'll be doing it, buddy. We'll be doing it, that's for sure. Feel free to join the Discord. We're always talking about the tour. We love it. Chance might make a debut in iRacing F1 Series tomorrow night. Oh, that'd be good, Ace. That'd be good. I will be, James. Yes, I plan on doing more this weekend. Yes, I mean, I'm so close to... I didn't realise how close I was going to be after that race. So, technically speaking, one more clean race, and that was 7 incident points. So, one more race with the same amount of incident points or less, and I should be back at A. And that was the main goal for this week. That was the main goal. So, don't feel doing another one at Imola. I can't hack getting stuck behind mid downforce. I won't be doing mid downforce, that's for sure. I don't think. I mean, who knows? Maybe the guys who. I mean, was Aurelian using mid downforce? That's the thing. But then again, it's not about. If you're up front, it's a bit different. Whereas if you're starting in the middle of the pack, you probably want mid downforce because you need to be able to overtake. But if you're up front, then mid downforce probably isn't the one because you can pull away in the corners, free air. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Wasn't exactly the most exciting race. Yeah, led from start to finish and didn't have a fight, which is a shame. But overall, the goal was to get the safety rating closer to A license, and we very much did that. So, trying to get your C license to B, had the game for under 3 months. That's good going, buddy. If you really want to, so the quickest way to get your safety rating up is to just start from the pit lane. So do your qualifying laps because you get safety rating for doing 2 clean laps, and then just start from the pit lane. And it's boring, but just plod along, wait for the field to spread out. And to be honest, if you're racing F3 as an example, the field, like, you start from the pit lane, 7 out of 10 times, I would say, so 75% of the time, pretty much. 75% of the time, you will finish in the top 10 if you just keep it clean, starting from the pit lane. Like, it is that crashy. So that'd be my advice, and you'll pick up little bits of iRacing. Not a lot, but you'll pick up little bits. But most importantly, you'll pick up safety rating. So it was on high downforce. It was low faster if you weren't stuck. Yeah, exactly. If you're in clean air, then the high downforce is the car to be. Overall, it's a quicker car. But in a race scenario, probably not. So, oh, thanks, Lang. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, no, we'll be live again this weekend. That's for sure. There's a couple of more opportunities to do these F1 races. Today was a bit boring, but we won. I'll take a boring win over crashing out on the first lap like we did yesterday. So, see you when you stream again. Thanks, James. Brandon.
Brandon Helton donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for $4.99, buddy. You are a star, absolute star. So yeah, I am going to leave it there. There's not much else to race this evening. Bit of a shocking week. I'm not doing the Formula 3.5. That race was long earlier on. So yeah, I'll be back again over this weekend. Remember to turn your notifications on because you'll get an alert of when I am going to go live, or 30 minutes before I go live anyway. And yeah, as there's no F1 on this weekend, real life F1, we'll do some virtual F1. So yeah, no, thanks for dropping by, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, if you want to become a member for less than the price of a small coffee, you can help support us, get some sub badges and some cool emojis as well. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your evening, guys, day, morning, wherever you are, and I'll catch you at some point over this weekend. See you later. Bye.